Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Redbeard Shaves. I just finished a dome shave, and I am going to feature a Shavette shave on the face for you guys, using the ABC Shavette, also known as Irving Barber Company. Been using this will actually be my third use using it. I have a Schick Proline P30. This is an Artist Club blade, and I picked up the feather one, the Kai one, and the Schick one. Really enjoying this Schick Proline P30, super smooth, and it is on its third use. I created a lather with 345 Soap Company, Rocky Mountain Tree Line. So it's one that I realized I have not featured on the channel yet. And unfortunately, right now, it's out of stock at 345 Soap Company because it is like one of my favorite scents in my den right now. Whipped it up with a Mozingo Brushworks brush. And there's the coin there. This has a 28mm badger knot within that. I did go ahead and apply a little Gentleman's Nod Fred shave primer. I've got just a little bit here, some irritation, which is typically where I start to get ingrown hairs. I haven't shaved in 2 or 3 days, so added a little extra of that. And then go ahead and mist on some water here and get this lather going. Hope you all are having a great week and wonderful shaves so far. If you are able to find on secondary, or if John ends up bringing it back, this Rocky Mountain Tree Line is not necessarily the scent that the name suggests. This is inspired by getting up in high altitude on the Rockies, where you're actually stepping away from the tree line, and it really features a blend of very bright citruses. I'm not able to peg any down, but it's not a sharp citrus. It is on the sweeter side, and it just, to my nose, blends together with like super crisp, fresh air, like you kind of get when you're in a high altitude setting. And scent strength is medium to medium high, but super pleasing and neutral. I wear this even to work, and just a really nice, bright, uplifting scent. So I'm gonna work into some good exfoliation on this lather, since I have not shaved for a few days. This is the ABC Shavette. Is one of 2 that I've picked up recently. Different Shavettes to kind of pair with using the straight razors. And I've really been enjoying this. Get some soap in the goatee. I'm going to give that a good little wash at the end of the shave. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more hydration to this soap. Been really working on these face lathers and practicing on getting the hydration right, where the soap comes off of the straight or the Shavette easily, because it's a little bit of a different lather building technique than what I've used on my head all these years. Similar in the fact that I still like a dense, creamy lather. I don't like the thin, watery, runny lathers. And using my heavy hand in the tub, plus with a 28mm knot, I've got lather for days here. But just finished my work stretch. So now I'll be enjoying being off for the week. Had some stuff break around the farm, so I can give you some plumbing fixing and just the good old joys of things that happen during winter storms. But it has been cold for Oregon. Nowhere near the type of coldness that people get around the world, but for us it's been in the low teens, which we're just not used to. Oregon's a pretty mild climate, and we have had some sunshine, but the temperatures have been staying low even during the day. And I've had some issues with a couple of my outdoor pipes freezing and breaking, so I will be working on that once I get done with this shave. And that's looking pretty good. We'll see how she feels once I start going down. You know, on my DE razors, I usually go one and done. With a blade, the artist clubs are a little bit more money than a DE. And then I've heard a lot of people have really good luck getting multiple uses out of them. So I'm just gonna kind of keep track of how many uses I get per blade and then go from there. This IBC razor, you can actually fit a half DE blade in as well if you so choose. I picked up artist clubs because I kind of like the extra length. More similar to a normal straight razor. But this actual set screw here, you unturn and the plates come together. It's a little bit tricky to load. I'm sure it'll get easier with time as I get used to it. As I have been using it, it's smooth on both the top and the bottom, and I wish they had, I believe it's called jimping. I wish it had some jimping, because especially using it in my non-dominant left hand, I tend to want to roll it a little bit. But really smooth shaver. Been enjoying it thus far. You have to be a little bit careful if you've been straight razor shaving or even using a DE. A Shavette is a little bit different because you have that blade clamped down versus like a ground bevel. So I use the same style of setting the razor flat and then slowly angling up to find that blade where it grabs. But at least out of YouTubers that I've watched, some of the worst cuts or accidents have been off of Shavettes. So definitely give them the respect that they deserve and just go slow. Definitely got good hydration in this lather. 345 Soap Company continues to really impress me with the performance of their soap. Top tier, like super easy. This is where I kind of roll with the left hand, so make sure I get my grip kind of set right, because I tend to want to roll it. But the 345 soaps, super easy to lather. You can come up with that really nice, full, dense, creamy lather that I enjoy. Slickness is phenomenal. And post-shave is one of the best out there. I've been doing a lot of kind of testing, I guess you could say, or comparing with post-shave. It's something that I've gotten a little bit more picky with, or have gotten more of a kind of enjoyment out of it, because since I have been shaving the head and then the face, like a lot of times I don't do my post-shave routine until I'm done shaving both. And some of the soap bases that I thought had a pretty good post-shave, if I just leave it sit, by the time I'm done shaving my face, my skin's getting really tight. Meaning that, at least for my style of skin, that's one of the identifying factors that I have that shows that the post-shave was kind of lacking. So I've gotten a little bit more picky in what I'm using for soap, because I've actually come to really rely on that post-shave feel more than I did in the past, I guess you could say. A lot of times, just as soon as I finish my shave, then I throw on the splash. But I could still do that here. But what I've noticed a little bit is if I just let my skin recover from the post-shave provided from the soap, that I've actually had a different experience than if I just rinse, dry, and then directly apply the splash. So it's been kind of a interesting observation I've had in dealing with the post-shave. 345 still, like even right now, like skin on my dome feels nice and soft, hydrated, no issues there at all. I don't always hear about post-shave from soaps, at least when I'm watching videos. All right, I'm gonna go with my kind of against the grain, across the grain pass now. I'm still trying to kind of find the best way to do my passes with a straight or a Shavette, where I get a nice DFS or BBS shave. It's just different to catch that growth pattern than with a DE. I've also found that even doing some small buffing strokes is pretty handy. So yeah, a little bit, you can tell I get ingrown hairs on my neckline rather easily, especially if I haven't shaved for a couple of days. But my night 5, working 12-hour shifts, especially I did not sleep that well this work stretch. I was only getting maybe 2 hours of sleep a day. So kind of rolled that in my hand again. Felt myself kind of bite into the skin, but I don't think I cut myself. At least I don't see anything creeping up. So just kind of slow down. Feel where that edge of the blade is sitting. That feels pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and give a good rinse. And, you know, like I said, other than that little tiny parts of agitation from my growth, from not taking care of it for a couple of days, that was a really, really nice shave. And do have the matching splash. In the splash, I almost wonder if there's maybe a touch of vanilla in here. It's helping kind of bring the sweetness. But I would expect from Rocky Mountain Treeline being the name of it that you would get some sort of pine or woods. But to my nose, it's just a nice, bright, clean citrus scent that I really, really enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Redbeard Shaves. Remember, do something kind for somebody. It doesn't cost anything and can mean a world of difference. And until next time, this is Redbeard out. Take care.